with so many warriors already dead and buried, Rao was but one step away from total domination. Only Kenshiro remained to challenge him. But like the ever-changing clouds in the sky, time marched forward. At last, the final Nanto master rose up and allied with Kenshiro to oppose Rao's forces. The 5 chariot guardians, at their master's command, stood before Rao, blocking his path to glory. Rao was ready to crush all who stood in his way. He was ready to destroy this last rival with his own 2 hands. As his army prepared for battle, the stars in the southern sky grew dimmer.
Chooser of the clouds, why would you dare to stand in my way?
What can I say? I like to be unpredictable.
Chapter 5. The Last Stand of Nanto.
Even the gods quake in fear before the power of my fists.
The Hokuto will not prevail. This world belongs to the last Nanto general.
The last Nanto general. So, the time has come at last.
At last it is time to play as Rao, not too much, but just enough for you to understand how ridiculous he is, which is to say very. We can even shoot his giant red fuck-off energy blast. He's slow, but his enormous attacks and their range means that he doesn't really need to be fast. He's got everything covered. In case you can't tell by that giant shockwave he willed into existence by kicking. He also has the distinction of having a hyper-signature move that is just as strong as Kin's Compassionate Slash, except you don't need 2 mastery meters to use it. It does almost exactly the same thing and is capable of getting rid of multiple commanders. So basically, he's ridiculous, as I said. Right up here is one of the few instances that a time limit may be considered challenging to a normal person. The idea behind it is simple, we just need to get to the gate and take down the Guardians before time runs out. There are a few obstacles in our way, such as normal enemies that fire arrows, but we have to remember that Rao cannot dodge as Kenshiro can. Instead, we just have to run our way around them, which isn't too much more difficult. But we only have 2 minutes to defeat those commanders up there. I do like the addition of the walls so that way you have to weave between them, wasting more of your time. But really, the challenge mostly comes from fighting the commanders themselves. You should be able, if you're running as fast as you can, to reach the commanders with about 1 minute and 15 seconds left. You can progress through the level if you don't beat the commanders in the time limit, but what's the point in that? Why wouldn't you want to beat them in the time limit? Just restart the level over and keep trying until you get it right. I'm not going anywhere, I can wait. Let's talk about one of Rao's signature moves, the Bloodletting Strike. It's a grab, and it inflicts the enemy with Meridian Shock, makes them attack slower, and I think it makes them incapable of defending. And then let's show you Rao's most ridiculous combo. Square 2 times, and then triangle as many times as you can possibly press it.
Defeat is impossible!
I'm like a cloud, floating through the sky. I do what I like, when I like. In the name of the last Nanto general, I will bury you here.
The tides have turned. We must attack!
It is impossible! Tensho! Onritsu!